got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Maxey's got his second bucket of the night. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Pistons. 3-point lead. Pass to Stewart. Shot's good by Thompson. Thompson's gotten his second bucket.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Maxey against Cunningham. Now here's Embiid. Outside Oubre. 4-3. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 5.
You don't want to let him get in rhythm from out there.
To the paint. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Thunderous jam from Stewart.
76ers trail by 4. Down low. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Precise delivery on the pass. Led him perfect.
For Detroit, they've got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Here's Cunningham. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Yep, and that's a confidence builder for Cunningham. Good to see him getting it done inside.
Stewart against Embiid. Here's Maxey outside. And Ivy pulls it down.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And there's Cunningham on the assist by Ivy. And now it's a 6-point Pistons lead.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Embiid with it. Give him 8. Maxey. Again, the Sixers score.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They for him every possession.
Ivy outside. Stewart the pass to Harris. And Harris throws it down.
A solid athlete with a good vertical. Harris knows how to get inside and hammer it home.
Left side Maxey. Puts it up. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him to clean look for that.
Holland, he's checked in for Detroit. Robinson comes in for Thompson.
2 minutes remaining.
Cunningham against Maxey. And it's Cunningham missing. 76ers trail by 4. Here's Edgecombe. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, VJ Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Thanks to the AT&T Connected Cam. Close and personal view of that slam. Now here's Cunningham. He's got 11. Ivy passes to Robinson. Here's Holland. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by Detroit. 1:24 left to play in the first quarter. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense. Boy, oh boy, both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now here's Cunningham. Stewart, a screen on Maxey. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Shoots over Embiid. Gets it to fall from the right block.
What I love about Stewart, he never backs down. Plays the game with passion that's rarely seen.
Cunningham against Maxey. Outside Oubre. Back to Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick in right position.
Detroit has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Now Cunningham. He's got 11. Robinson for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Back to Maxey. Swatted away. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for the Pistons. moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. And guys, what's your take on the Pistons so far?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made three, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 3. They've got Caris LeVert. Duncan Robinson is out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Paul Reed, and it's Holland in at the 4 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
LeVert outside. Here's Reed. Outside for LeVert. Back to Reed. Pass to Sasser. Shoots over Maxey. Rebound by Philadelphia. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Pass to Reed. Detroit moving the ball around. Sasser outside. And there's a defensive 3-second call. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pistons.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
And so he hits the technical free throw. The Pistons making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Here's Holland. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Pistons lead by 4.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Klintman's checked in for Jones. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Pass to Klintman. Now Robinson. Here's Klintman. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Embiid. Embiid doing it all himself.
Getting out in transition, you love to see this hustle from Embiid.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Thompson comes in for LeVert. And Cunningham subbed in for Sasser. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Cunningham looking around. Shoots over Maxey. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 13.
Big night for Cunningham. This is why he went first overall. They can take over a game.
Up top, Maxey. He's watched by Cunningham. And it's Maxey missing. Detroit leading by 4. Pass to Thompson. Now Cunningham from behind the arc. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Oubre, defended by Thompson. And the Pistons pushing it up now. Here's Harris. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's Holland, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, Cunningham can very effectively run an offense. He knows when and where to move the ball.
Outside Maxey. Here's the three. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 7 assists in the game.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Here's Holland. He's got 5. Here's Cunningham. Oh, Cunningham rises up.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Here's Maxey outside. And it's Harris with the rebound. Detroit leading by 5. Outside Robinson. Off target from outside. Here's Edgecombe. Robinson defending. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, good things happen when Embiid has the ball in his hands. I mean, this guy can do it all.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Pass to Holland. And here is Thompson. Here's Harris. Off target with a jump hook.
Now there's your rim protection. That's how you defend the post.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Now here's Watford. Hasn't got one to fall yet. Back to Embiid. And Embiid with the slam.
Woo, that was big time. I mean, a dunk contest finish from Embiid. This guy can fly.
Cunningham against Maxey. Again the miss by the Pistons. The Sixers trailing. Embiid, a screen on Cunningham. Out to Oubre. Back to Embiid. Oh, Embiid with the flush.
But what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Cunningham finds Harris. Harris a screen. Cunningham drives in. To the inside. From 7. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And it's 6 points for Tobias Harris.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Embiid a screen on Cunningham to the paint. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Yeah, smart play there by Maxey. Opening things up for someone with the pick and roll.
The Pistons have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Ivy finds Stewart. Back to Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. And again, no good by Detroit.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
Down low. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Ivy, following the score by Philadelphia. Thompson passes to Stewart. 6 to shoot. Here's Cunningham. Ooh, Cunningham making moves inside.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
Embiid, a screen on Cunningham. Maxey passes to Embiid. It's deflected.
Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient.
Here's Harris. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Joel Embiid.
Pretty easy to be the teammate of Tobias Harris. You can count on double digits from him most nights, and he doesn't need a ton of the ball to get there.
And he sinks the second.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots. Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Embiid passes to Maxey. Oubre against Thompson. Back to Embiid. Out to Oubre. The three. The Pistons clear it.
I can't believe he missed that three. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
Cunningham against Maxey. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 19 points.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Embiid, a screen on Cunningham. To the right side. Outside Maxey. To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Cunningham outside. Stewart, screen on Maxey. There's Cunningham with a three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now. Outside Maxey. To the paint. Embiid passes to Watford. Embiid, a screen on Thompson. The three from Edgecombe. Embiid throws it down.
Oh, it's hard to contain Edgecombe, and that opens things up in the pick and roll.
Ivy passes to Stewart. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Stewart's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That's on Isaiah Stewart, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for the Sixers, Embiid. Draw out. Embiid. One shot.
And Embiid, no good on that one.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And that one's good. Cunningham. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Embiid. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit, providing the scoring punch right now, putting up a cool 22. We'll be back in a moment.
Greetings, one and all. The postseason drama we love, and no disappointment here as it's a close game so far for the Detroit Pistons.
You look at their success so far, and the result is great execution. They're playing within themselves and within the system.
Which I suppose accounts for the low turnover total. Or that's just me. Checking out how the Pistons are doing in this series. Guys, game 1 went the way we thought it would. The higher seed taking a 1-0 lead in the series.
Yeah, if they can take game 2 as well, that'll put them in a very comfortable position.
Absolutely. Take care of business. Enjoy that home cooking.
Home cooking. Making me hungry. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. What else can you say? Joel Embiid, an impressive effort here today.
He's been on a tear so far, throwing down some vicious dunks. I was a little worried for the rim in the first half.
Well, as a defense, you can't allow him that much room in the post. That's just asking for trouble.
The Sixers trailing, taking a look at Philadelphia. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Trendon Watford. And it's Embiid in it to 5 down low.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Watford outside. Off to Maxey. That shot off. Good D by Cunningham. Harris finds Ivy. Now Cunningham. Maxey covering. Here's Stewart. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Well, hauling in that board, Thompson giving his guys second chance opportunities.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Pass to Edgecombe. Shot clock at 5. For 3. Offensive board. Here's Embiid. Embiid just too tall inside.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Pistons lead by 4. Here's Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
And Cunningham's size at his position allows him to see over defenders and find his teammates.
Embiid against Stewart. And Embiid throws it down.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. Harris outside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Shot left block. Here's Cunningham. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
That free throw good from Cunningham.
Well, it's his heart and leadership that set Cunningham apart. He's never given you less than 100%, and he's always playing to win.
Now here's Embiid. He's got 36 points. Back to Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Cunningham. They get it back. Tries again. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Thompson.
Yeah, I love the use of the shot fake by Embiid. Smart basketball there.
Philadelphia shooting their second and third shots at the line here.
Big break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Embiid drops them both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Cunningham against Maxey. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Stewart outside. Pass to Cunningham. Back to Stewart. Fires the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got assist number 7 tonight.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Screen by Embiid. Maxey finds Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
Detroit leading by 6. Oh, deflected. Inside. Here we go. All alone. And Embiid throws it down.
Good ball pressure and fast plays like that will tighten this up quick.
And they pick up 2. Stewart's got 13 now.
Showing the physicality there. Stewart going right at him inside. He does not back down.
Oubre passes to Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Embiid's got 44.
just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Gets the three to fall. And the Pistons lead by 7.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Embiid inside. Stewart defends. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Detroit leading by 7. Ivy outside. And finished off by Stewart.
And Stewart is showing his scoring prowess. A guy who can bully you inside, but also space you out on the perimeter.
Watford outside. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Just 5 to shoot. Soft touch off the glass. Embiid's got 46.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Stewart outside. Now here's Ivy. The 3 is up. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Maxey against Ivy. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Here's Stewart. Excellent D there from Embiid.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Ivy outside. Pass to Stewart. Cunningham outside. The 3 is up. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid and stolen by Cunningham. And it's Harris. That time on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 8 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Embiid can't hit. The Pistons lead by 5. Harris passes to Stewart. Thompson outside. Back to Stewart. And there's a 3-second violation. Robinson, he's checked in for the Pistons. 76ers trail by 5. Now here's Maxey. 13 points in the game. The Sixers with another miss. Up top, Robinson. Pass to Stewart. And finished off by Stewart.
Over his long career, when you look at the assist numbers for Harris, they're very good for a wing.
And here is Maxey. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got assist number 8 here already in the game. And so Cunningham will bring it up for Detroit. Outside Robinson. Back to Cunningham. That one doesn't drop. Some solid defense from Maxey. 76ers trail by 5. Back to Embiid. Pass to Edgecombe. Fires the 3. The rebound by Detroit.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Stewart's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Well, this is where Stewart should look to score. He can be very effective down low.
Left side Maxey. Robinson with a steal. Down low. Out to Thompson. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Cunningham. Tightly guarded. And there's There's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact, to battle for his shot inside.
And some changes here for Detroit. Reed's checked in for Stewart. Holland comes in for Harris. And LeVert subbed in for Thompson. Count it. We've got 1:13 left in the third. Robinson passes to Reed. And he gets the bucket. Reed's got his first bucket of the night.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Cunningham. Here he goes. Holland gets the bucket. Holland's got 7 points in the game.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Maxey with it, and it's Reed picking him up. Embiid. Good! That's another bucket!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. 32 seconds left in the third. Oubre against LeVert. Robinson on the wing, to the inside. Here's Reed. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers trail by 8. And here's Maxey. No good. In and out off the rim. For 3, Robinson. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Shots continuing. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. Holland out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Kate Cunningham. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Jones in at center, filling out the middle. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
You just have to get somebody out on Edgecombe. He's not a guy you want to leave open.
Cunningham outside. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. 76ers trail by 5. To the left side wing. 3 from Edgecombe. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Cunningham on the wing. Maxey covering. And the dunk by Jones.
I just love to watch Cunningham orchestrate. At his size, that passing is elite.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Cunningham. Back to Robinson. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And they're able to recover. Maxey finds Embiid. And here's Oubre from the arc. On target from range. And the 76ers lead by 1.
I just love the ball move.
Here's Holland. Back to Cunningham. Outside for LeVert. Cunningham outside. Detroit moving the ball around. Here's Holland. Watford covering. And a miss there on the triple.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Out to Oubre. Pass to Watford. Here's Maxey from outside the arc. Jones grabs the board.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another 3 to fall.
This one for 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Excellent work defensively. That's how you guard a 3-point shooter of his caliber.
Pass to Watford. And here's Embiid, defended by Jones. Embiid misses. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham outside. Now Robinson to get back on track. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, for his career, Duncan Robinson is about a 40% three-point shooter, so he's got a permanent green light.
Embiid, a screen on Robinson. Pass to Oubre. Here's Embiid again. What an avalanche.
He's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Well, it's always nice to head up to the Connected Cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Jones. Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for LeVert. And Ivy subbed in for Robinson. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
J.B. Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. Coach kept it calm but direct. He said, quote, play smart, play our game. Don't worry about the score. Keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be okay. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. So it's Philadelphia now. Following good. He hits again.
He is scorching hot.
Well, I know this. He now ranks third all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going? We'll see.
Well, Stewart is a physical player, one who welcomes the contact on the way up.
The first one falls. Stewart hits them both.
In the second half, their free throw percentage has improved, hitting in the low 80s now.
Embiid, a screen on Cunningham. The shot that time, not on target.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all three levels.
Now here's Embiid. Over to the left wing. Stolen by Ivy. And here's Cunningham outside. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
Well, he's been more confident shooting it since the half. Let's see if that trend continues.
Maxey against Cunningham. Pass to Embiid. Shot to stop the run, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Detroit leading by 7. Stewart inside. Embiid's there. And it's going to be a 3-second call. 76ers trail by 7. Maxey with it. And he drives in. Pass to Embiid. Another bucket! Wow! 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Stewart outside. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Stewart's got 6 in the quarter.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
And when it comes to drawing fouls, Embiid is one of the best to ever do it.
At the line for the Sixers.
And Embiid drops them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Ivy passes to Stewart. Cunningham on the wing. Maxey covering. Cunningham takes the hit and puts it in.
His scoring is a big reason why they're up right now. Let's see if they can close it out.
Cunningham against Maxey. Now Embiid, the 3. Cleared away by Ivy. And here they come. Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Yes, sir!
Great touch there from Cunningham. He's so skilled.
76ers trail by 9. Embiid, a screen on Cunningham. And yes, another basket.
And he set a new all-time record for single-game scoring in the playoffs.
Oh, a night to remember. And for those of us fortunate enough to witness it, one I'm sure we'll never forget.
Yeah, and it was way back in '86 that Jordan set the record of 63 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special.
Here's Cunningham. Now Ivy. Here's Harris. Puts up the tray. The three is in.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Now it's Maxey. Takes the shot. It's cleared away by Thompson. Harris drives in.
It's always a good offensive possession when Harrison's up at the line. He's an accurate free throw shooter.
The free throw drops for Harris.
Harris, 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And Maxey's got the ball here for the 76ers. Down by 12. Here's Embiid. Flushes it down with both hands.
Well, he's still battling, doing everything possible to keep them in this game.
Detroit has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Stewart cleared away by Embiid. 76ers trail by 10. Stolen by Ivy. Lays it in easily.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Now Embiid. And Embiid gets the double team. Shoots a three. Stewart with the rebound.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a free look.
He misses the free throw.
The former #1 pick, Cunningham has dealt with some injuries, but when he's healthy, he's always a factor.
So that's the end of game 2. No question, this is a big win for the Pistons.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
This team is playing with confidence and heart right now. They're in control of this series so far.
Yeah, no question. They are the more cohesive team right now and just going out there and executing their game plan.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Cade Cunningham.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
Yes, sir! Count it!
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
19 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Thompson. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. First one falls for him.
Well, it'll be fun to watch Ausar Thompson develop over his first few years in the league.
And good! There's another!
And that's 70!
He is unconscious. And so it's Detroit easily grabbing this one. And this win shows they have the momentum so far in this series. Up 2 games to none now.
They just look so confident out there. They're playing selfless ball, and their chemistry has never looked better.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.